Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know how many are in the room at this stage. My name is Catherine Furlong, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Master of Education. Given the chat that has that's taken place in the chat screen in front of me, a lot of you seem to be interested in teaching qualification. So I think it's really important for me to say at the outset of this, the Masters of Education doesn't qualify you to teach at primary level or post-primary level. In terms of postgraduate qualification that qualifies you to teach at primary level, you're looking for the PME primary, or if you're looking for a teaching qualification at master's level that allows you to teach at post-primary, you're looking for PME post-primary. And in terms of DCU, Aisling Tuhill is the chair of the PME primary, and there are two joint chairs of the PME post-primary, one being Irene White and the second being Majella McSharry. So just to be very clear at the outset, while I'm talking about the Master of Education, it doesn't qualify you to teach either at primary or post-primary level. Now, I'm just going to see if I can play around now. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see them. Just by way of introduction, my name is Catherine Furlong, and I manage both the BEd programme, which qualified students to teach at primary level, and the Master for Education programme. The purpose of the Master of Education is really it's designed to meet the practitioners, policymakers, those working in education evaluation more broadly. By and large, it attracts primary school teachers, post-primary teachers, and early education teachers that want to work at master's level in a particular area of interest. So what will our MEd provide you with? I suppose there are three key areas in terms of we provide our students with a good, solid grounding in research methodology. They also gain a focus on contemporary issues in education and expertise in their chosen area of specialization. So on our students engage in three core modules, and they are in current issues modules, and in your area of station engage in three thought modules. So just to explain these a little bit more clearly for you. In terms of the structure of the MEd, year one is thought elements. So there are 6 thought modules in year one, and year two is the focus on your thesis. So if we take year one, as I said to you, it provides our students with a good grounding in research methods, a focus on contemporary issues in education, and a focus obviously on your chosen area of specialism. The 6 thought modules are divided evenly between 3 core modules and 3 special option modules. The 3 core modules are taught on Tuesday evenings, and the specialism option modules, as I said, are on Tuesday evenings, and they are taught online in an interactive way to all of our students. And that takes place on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8. The specialism option modules take place on Thursday evenings and are from 6 to 9. And some of those are taught on campus and some of those are taught online, depending on the specialism that you choose. All of our modules have 7 sessions in total, and they have an assignment of 5,000 words. In addition to the 6 taught modules in first year, there are 2 competency inputs and assignments that are marked on a pass-fail basis, and that's in academic writing and in ICT. We appreciate that for a lot of our students, as they have to engage in postgraduate, that may have been some time since they've engaged in academic writing. So we provide you with an input in academic writing, and that input is also supported by the DCU Writing Centre. And we ask our students to submit a short assignment following those inputs, and we provide you with feedback on that, so that when you begin your first assignment, which is formally graded towards your degree classification, that you've had some writing experience, you begin that process. So in year 1 of the MEd, our students engage in 6 taught modules, 3 core modules, and 3 specialism modules. In year 2,
Hello, Catherine.
Our program begins in September, by September 24. So coming in this September, you will engage in your thought work from September 22 to May 2023, and you would begin your thesis work in September 2023, and you'd submit your thesis in June 2024. As I said, all modules are 7 weeks. If it's an online module, which our core modules are, it's from 6 to 8 on Tuesday evenings. And if it's a specialism module, it's on campus from 6 to 9 or online from 6 to 9. And all of those modules are assessed by a 5,000 word assignment. In semester 1, which is from September till Christmas, you engage in 2 modules, and it doesn't contribute to your degree classification. You just have to pass it. But we hope that our students utilize that feedback for their first formal assignment. After Christmas begins semester 2, and we split semester 2 into A and B. So semester 2A begins after Christmas, and you engage with 1 core module and 1 specialism module and 3 assignments, because the other assignment is a pass-fail and it's an ICT competency assignment. And that runs approximately up to Easter time. And then after Easter, again, 2 modules, 1 core in research methods and 1 in your specialism with 2 assignments. So that's roughly what the first year looks like. And as I said, second year focuses on your thesis work with your appointed tutor. And that tutor
Catherine?
will support the second program. That you come to the end of year 1 and you decide, do you know what? I want to do the thesis. And the vast majority, 99.9% of our students continue the thesis. But you can opt out at that point with the diploma in advanced education studies, provided that you have successfully passed all of your modules in first year. For the academic year 22-23, so starting next September, we have an array of special options on offer to students. Education leadership, and I manage that myself, and there's my contact details. SPHE and Wellbeing is managed by Celine Keating. Maths Education is managed by Lorraine Harbison. Physical Education by Frances Murphy. Religious Education by Sandra Cullen. And History and Geography Education by Susan Pike. Regardless of what, so a student that opts for educational leadership, they will undertake the 3 core modules along with those that take maths education and religious education. And as I said, they are in the areas 2 research methods modules and 1 in current issues in education. However, if you are studying educational leadership, you will undertake 3 specialism modules in educational leadership. If you are studying teaching and learning, the 3 core modules like every other student, and 3 modules in teaching and learning. The same applies for all of the other modules. Educational leadership is taught exclusively online. And when we say taught online, it's an interactive classroom, but it is online. And so that means that students that are in, they are working in Dubai, in Spain, in France, US, key in at 6 o'clock online on a Thursday night and engage with our modules. Teaching and learning is also delivered online. SPHE and Wellbeing is delivered on campus, as is maths education. Physical education is blended, so some of the modules are taught online and some of them are taught here face-to-face in the gyms at weekends. Religious education is taught on campus, and history and geography education is taught in a blended manner. Some of it will be online and some of it will be face-to-face. As I said, it isn't a qualification for teaching, but rather it is for those that are teaching in the system and that want to advance their knowledge in education more broadly and also in an area of expertise. So, for example, in education leadership, a lot of the candidates that come onto our IMED are aspiring principals by and large. Those that opt for maths education, either they're teaching maths at second level or they're teaching at primary level and they have a deep interest in advancing their knowledge in the area of maths, whether that's to be a subject leader in maths education or to enhance their teaching and learning in their own classroom. I think that's it from me, the input, because I know my colleague Aoife is coming after me to talk about her master's programme. And just before I leave, I'm going to have a look at the chat because there may be some questions in there. The sound is very broken. Apologies if that has been broken. I'm here in my office at work and it did say that the line was blended and all core modules online on Tuesday evenings. Okay. And somebody had a question there about, you said semester 2 is split in 2 parts. Could you repeat how semester 1 is divided? Semester 1 isn't divided. There are 7 weeks for which you'll be engaged on Tuesday night with core module and on Thursday night with the specialism module. So in the first semester, there is just 2 modules, 1 a core module and 2 a specialism module. However, in the second semester, it's split into 2 halves. In the first half of the semester, you have a core module and a specialism module. In the second half of the semester, you have a core module and a specialism module. So hopefully that explains that for you, Niamh. Can the second year of the Master's specialising in physical education be done online from abroad? Yes, absolutely. Any of the thesis supervision can happen while you're abroad. So say, for example, you opted for the maths education specialism. In first year, that is taught on campus. So you're on campus on the Thursday nights. But if you decide in second year, I'm actually going to go on career break and teach abroad in the second year, we can support your thesis work in second year online. So that isn't a problem. And the same would apply in physical education. There is no face-to-face teaching, whether that be on campus or live online. That doesn't happen in the second year. Second year is purely thesis work. Paul is asking me to switch off my camera. I can certainly do that for that you can hear me. Hopefully that is a bit clearer, but it's coming up and my internet is unstable, even though I'm here in the college. So apologies for that. Hopefully I've covered all of the questions. If you need to contact me, I'll put my email in the chat box and you can contact me by email and I can answer any other questions that you may have. That's great. Lovely to talk to you and hopefully we'll see some of you in September.